Hello there. Welcome to my station. My name's Mr. Evans. I do all kinds of things around here. It's my job to make sure everything at the station runs just the way it should, without confusion or delay. But no matter how busy I am, I always find time to read a story about the adventures of my good friend Thomas. Would you like to hear a story? That's great. I'll tell you what. I'll meet you in my office. See you there. Oh, hello. I thought you might get here before me. I just had to pick up this shopping. I think that slowed me down. It's Mrs. Evans' birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to surprise her with a party. She loves parties. We're going to have lots of party food, a wonderful cake, and lots of balloons. Oops, I think I'll save the balloons for the party. In today's story, Sir Topham Hatt throws a surprise party for Thomas. The story is called 3 Cheers for Thomas. One sunny day on the island of Sodor, Thomas was running late. Go faster, grumbled his coaches Annie and Clarabelle. I'm trying, puffed Thomas. But his wheels felt all wrong. They were stiff and sore. It was the same story all week. Normally, Thomas loved to race his friend Bertie the bus. But on this day, Thomas was too tired and his wheels were too sore to rush about. Not today, Bertie, said Thomas. That night, Thomas puffed back to the sheds, very slowly and very sadly. Everyone was worried about Thomas. He was normally such a cheerful little engine. Nobody liked seeing him so sad. I remember when I had my old rusty pipes, said James. I felt so slow and tired. I used to get out of breath, even on the shortest of journeys. So the engines decided to talk to Sir Topham Hatt to see what could be done. Thomas's wheels are rusty and worn, Sir Topham Hatt said. We'll give him a special day with new paint, new wheels, and a surprise party to celebrate. With new wheels, Thomas might be faster than you, Bertie, teased Emily. Never, beeped Bertie. The next day, Sir Topham Hatt went to see Thomas. Today, he said, you won't be pulling Annie and Clarabelle. I'm sending you to the Sodor steamworks. I understand, thought Thomas sadly. I'm not good enough to pull coaches. I'm not a really useful engine. And he puffed off to the steamworks, feeling very sorry for himself. But at the steamworks, Thomas was given a smart new coat of paint. His dome was polished, his buffers were buffed, and he was given brand new shiny wheels. Perhaps Sir Topham Hatt thinks I can be a really useful engine after all, said Thomas. I certainly do, laughed Sir Topham Hatt, arriving to inspect the work. You look ready for your party. My party, sir? Exclaimed Thomas. Thomas was about to puff off to his party at Knapford Station when Bertie pulled up next to him. Let's race to the party, Bertie said. It's time to test out those new special wheels. Bertie pulled away more quickly than Thomas and took the lead. But Thomas's new wheels were turning faster and faster and faster. He was catching up. And when Bertie stopped to let some ducks cross the road, Thomas overtook him. 3 cheers for Thomas, said Sir Topham Hatt as they arrived first at the party. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! I just couldn't keep up with those new wheels, Bertie said as he pulled up. It was a wonderful party. All Thomas's friends congratulated him on winning the race. Then they admired his new coat of paint and his shiny new wheels. Peep, peep, Thomas tooted happily. I'm happy Thomas is back to his old self, said James to Bertie that night. Yes, it was fun racing him, smiled Bertie, but next time he might not be so lucky. But Thomas didn't hear any of this because he was already fast asleep. Well, what a lovely surprise for Thomas. Right, now I need to get on with Mrs. Evans' surprise party. I've decided to make a cake that looks like Thomas. Would you like me to show you how to make it? You would? Right then, let's get started. This is the cake I made for Mrs. Evans. To make it, you'll need some sponge cake, some blue, black, red, grey and yellow icing, some squeezy icing gel, some buttercream, 6 round biscuits, a palette knife and a rolling pin. First, cut 2 shapes from the sponge to make Thomas's base. The palette knife will cut the sponge just fine, and it's safer because it's not sharp. Spread buttercream on the sponge to stick the pieces together. Cut another piece of sponge for Thomas's cab. I'm cutting out a piece to make his coal hopper. Use a Swiss roll for his boiler. Then stick these pieces to your cake with the buttercream. Cut smaller pieces to make Thomas's tanks and wheel arches. Now it's time to give Thomas his blue coat. Start by rolling out some blue icing. You could cover the cake with one big piece, but I'm going to cut the icing into shapes and stick them on with the buttercream. Cut out and stick on all the pieces you need to cover your cake. You can add detail to your cake using other colours. Black for the roof of his cabin windows, red for his sides, and grey for his face. Next, let's use biscuits for the wheels. 1, 2, 3 on this side, and 3 on the other side, of course. Then cover the wheels with blue icing. I've made a steam dome, a funnel, and some whistles from the fondant icing. Use red squeezy icing gel to make the detail around Thomas's boiler and his sides. And some yellow gel for his doors. For Thomas's face, use fondant icing to make 2 eyes, eyebrows, a nose, and a big smile, like this. Add Thomas's number 1. And you're done. I'm very proud of my Thomas cake. See you soon!